Today I'm going to show you how to do a dual coil on a single wick. Alright, I will be using stainless steel rope with mesh around it. When using steel rope, you have to have an even surface to wrap your coil on, otherwise you'll get hot spots on all these braids. Alright, so I use mesh, and then I will be using 0.8 by 0.1 ribbon wire. Alright, so I will be doing it on an iHybrid Pure. Alright, first thing you do is you get your length of wire and you fold it on itself. Alright, I haven't torched this wire, so it's a little bit springy. Alright, what you're going to do is you're going to trap your negative. You're going to trap it right in there. Alright, you're going to trap this piece right around your negative post. So first thing I'm going to do is I'm going to seat my wick. Alright, and then I'm going to trap my coil. Alright, it's a little bit hard for me to do this on camera, but I'm going to tighten that down. Alright, now I have it started. Alright, and what you're going to do when you're doing this is, instead of having the two wires like that wrapping around it, you're going to have them like that. Alright, so let's figure out which one's going on top, and it'll look like that. Alright, you start your wrap, you trap it, and you go around. Alright, as I said, this is a little bit difficult, especially if you're knocking everything over. So this is going to be extremely hot. Alright, so even with stainless steel rope, I am going to have to do the dreaded Genesis tilt. And with it being so hot, I'm going to try to shoot for 4 wraps. Alright, and even so, I'm knocking shit off. Alright, and then there's 4. I'm going to attempt to put my screw on camera. Hey, check that out. I'm slick. Alright, and then you're going to trap your wire. Alright, tighten it down. Check out your coils, make sure they're nice. They seem to look very nice and even to me. And what this is going to do is it's going to give you a lot of surface coverage. Alright, I mean a lot. So it's going to produce a ton of vapor. Alright, and anybody who knows me knows that I'm a cloud chaser. The juice I vape is full of flavor, so I don't have to worry about losing my flavor. So now, let's see. Still got some juice left on it. As the famous person once said, you haven't truly lived until you set your Genesis on fire. And what I'm going to do is I'm just going to space it out and see if I can't get rid of this hot spot. Just going to sit here and pulse fire it. And finish tightening this down. You want all your coils glowing evenly. Now this thing is glowing so hot, alright, that it's actually keeping the steel red. Like the actual stainless steel rope. So that's a lot of heat. You want to be careful. You want to take a break. You want to let it cool off because this is glass. And glass does not like hot. Glass doesn't hot well. Alright. I learned that with my Kraken. That's a problem with the Kraken. Alright. This sucker does not like hot well. The original tank on it exploded on me. Alright. I don't have a replacement tank for this. So I'm going to let this cool off. And I'm going to sit here with you. And we're going to think about elevator music. Alright. Sorry at my poor attempt at humor. Alright. There we go. Jenny fire. Again. See? Got a hot spot. You get, and it's good that y'all are actually seeing this, because if you want to get into rebuildables and you want to get into advanced rebuildables, you gotta understand it's not gonna happen overnight. It takes practice, it takes time, it takes patience. I have been doing Genesis style atomizers for a little over a year now. Well, right at a year. I got into Genesis atomizers about 2 months after I got into vaping. Well, 2 months after I got into vaping was a year ago. So, let's see. Got a nasty hot spot up here. There we go. Perfect. I'm going to put a drop on it. That sucker is working like a champ. Now we're going to clean up the mess. Alright. I'm going to leave myself just a little bit to play with. Not very much at all, just a little bit. Push it down. Got to be careful. Don't want to burn yourself. Also, please, please, please be careful. I understand that this is dangerous. Alright, I understand the risks that are involved. I do not vape on this all the time. I do this pretty much just as a gimmick. Alright. If you ever do this, do it on a protected battery. What I have in here is not a protected battery because this is the 18500 version or 18490, whichever you prefer. Alright, this is just my cloud chasing gimmick. Alright, but I seem to have wrapped it high enough that it should be alright. Alright, 9/64 air hole. That, you could shoot a bullet through there, hypothetically speaking. Alright, here's the vapor production. So that's how you build a dual coil single wick. Alright. For all intents and purposes, to me that's what it is. More than likely it's probably just like twisted wire, only with ribbon. But it puts out. So one more vape and we'll call that it. Thank you for watching.